Okay. Good afternoon, everyone,
Good afternoon, sir.
and welcome to today's in-house training that is conducted from the school Calcutta Public School, Ormanjhi. Myself, Rahul Kumar Thakur, and I'm here maths teacher. And first of all, I'm thankful to management of Calcutta Public School for giving me this opportunity to express some ideas regarding the my topic to how to tackle and how to make the subject smoothly and so that we can take our students to a next level. Okay. For me, first of all, for me, what we are doing in-house training, it is like group discussion where we are supposed to discuss the ideas and our thoughts related to the betterment of students and how can we make our education system and our school more joyful and child friendly. Okay. I'm here to I'm here to express my views regarding the topic strategies of teaching mathematics. Okay, whether it is for what for primary section or for secondary section. So first of all, I would like to tell you what is mathematics. So mathematics, we are written that it is a science of structure, order, and relation that has evolved from elementary practices of counting, measuring, and describing the shapes of objects. Okay. So we know that math is all here. We know that math is all about the game of numbers. Okay, and mathematics help us to understand the different kinds of problems, whether it is academic as well as our daily life situations. Maths is a behavior which we practice throughout our life from birth to our throughout the sessions and life spans of our life, whether it is directly or indirectly. Just I will give you some examples that what when we want to add some extra smiles to anyone's face, we are adding something, and if you wish to decrease our sorrow or expenses, in that we are using subtraction, or we if you want increment in our salary or anything, that will be in the form of multiplication that we want. And if we want to what share, if we share our views from anyone, we divide that one. So it is like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, which we do throughout our life. Okay, so it deals with the logical reasoning and what quantitative calculation and development has involved an increasing degree of idealization and abstraction of this subject matters. Math is actually not new for India. We know that we have many mathematicians like Aryabhatta, which is known as the father of Indian mathematics, and we know Archimedes, that is known as father of mathematics internationally, that he has gave the concepts of formulas regarding volume, surface area. And Aryabhatta of course has invented zero, which is a great invention for the history of history of human being. Okay, so what I am trying to say that math is from, we say that from date of birth to retirement plan, we always use in form or anything we have date of birth, and we calculate ages from our date of birth. So in that also we are calculating what we are using mathematics, and we plan our retirement that yes, this is our retirement plan where we will be secure throughout our life after working situations. So in that also we are using mathematics. So mathematics is everywhere. Mathematics is everywhere. I remember that it is not related to any particular subject. You know, I try to remember that a Sudoku game was there in newspaper, which was based on the trick of numbers that was published in newspaper earlier. I don't know whether it is still there, but it was fun for me. And there you can all teachers irrespective of their subjects, they can do there. So that is what maths about. That is what we can say, that it is a brain exercise that we practice and use to practice, and our contribution is there for this. What happens coming to academic life or towards the children? Students are finding in suppose I am taking a example that one child is there and I'm giving daily 1 rupee coin to him, and he's storing it in his piggy bank. So he know that once upon a time or after some days, he will be a rich child, and he will store lots of money, that he know. And we can actually ask that to, yes child, after a month, if I am giving you 1 rupees daily, after a month, how much money you will have? So he will answer that yes, 30 rupees or 31 rupees will be there. But the problem arises in academic that the same questions, when we put in the form of a question or a descriptive manner, that he finds difficult. That is find difficult. Why is it so? Is it because he's not relating to the real life situation where he was using that trick he was using in his piggy bank storage? That becomes the problem of a fear. We can say there a phobia of mathematics in higher classes. That yes, sir, this is the problem, and I'm not able to understand. So today we will discuss, or I will give some my views about the different points or different tricks that can be used to make that mathematics more user friendly, more child friendly, because all we are discussing about the betterment of child. How can our aim is, our target is same, the children that we are coping daily in our classrooms or anywhere. So that is the motto. That is the motto of our discussion of every subject. That is, how can we make a better platform, a better surrounding in every subject, and be a fear to make a fearful environment where the student can thoroughly take part and enjoy in any subject, in particular subject. Okay, I'm projecting some pictures are there. It is not about the Republic Day which are coming. Soldiers are there, and a smile face of mathematics students is there. So what does this this picture shows? This picture shows that if these soldiers and if these soldiers are attentive and forming a same rhythm in march fasting, and a student is happy in mathematics, it's all about discipline and practice. So maths is a discipline. Maths is a discipline. We know that discipline can't be acquired throughout in a night. That's like also maths cannot be practiced or cannot be acquired in a day. It is a discipline and practice that should be carried to the whole life and in daily life. You can say it in daily life. It is all about the daily life. Okay. So maths is all about, we can say that, discipline and practice. And what happens if discipline will be not there in us or in our daily life manner? We will distract from our path. Will distract from path, and it will become a pile of bundles which will be very difficult to tackle in, and it will become more harder day by day. So it will, and lastly, what will happen? This will be maths phobia to anyone, for students or anything. So that is all about mathematics. That is about the practices. What we can say that if we purchase something, if I told a student or any child that when bring this amount of sticks, 5 sticks from your surrounding, okay, and again go and bring 4 sticks and what tie them together. How many sticks will be there? He will answer that, sir, or this will be 9. Okay, so we have to maintain a surrounding like that, where maths will become or any subject will become fun and a game for them, where they will find interesting and try to learn something from their daily based activities. Okay, that can be done in any manner, in our household, in our classroom, in our surrounding, with their friends, anywhere. Okay, so at secondary level or when we come to our classrooms, and various strategies are there for teaching mathematics. Some I will discuss, some points we will discuss. That is, first one is the methods. What are the methods of teaching mathematics? First one is child-centered method, in which our center point is child, and we use various tactics, tricks, our experience to motivate them and to engage them in that activities. That is very important. Unless and until the child will not engage in any subject, it will be difficult for him. It will be very difficult because he will study like it as subject. If he will not engage it, he will study that, yes, I have to score marks, and our society is like that only. If you are scoring good in mathematics and science, you are very good. Yes, your mind is very sharp. That is becoming like that only. Okay, so two methods we will discuss. First one is child-centered method, in which the center point will be our child, and second one will be the teacher-centered method. Okay, so what is in child-centered method? Child-centered method, obviously it is clear from the sentence that a child occupies a central position, and on the basis of that, we or their parents makes a surrounding or make a room where they use various tactics and various methods to engage them. We place child at a center point. Okay, teaching learning process is geared to the need, interest, capacity, and requirement of child. We build teaching learning or equipments like that fulfill the needs and interest of the students. The student that things that the students want, we prepare that material according to that. Capacity, yes, capacity is important. We can't make a very lengthy and what we can say that very complex teaching methods to junior classes, primary classes, and we can't make easy, very short or very easy to higher classes. That is dependent on capacity and requirement of child. Every child are genius to themselves, but we have to see what are the requirements of that particular child. We talk about inclusive education. Our new education policy is also there for inclusive education, where we what nurture and we make whole class and whole students and try to place them on one platform where they all are equal. But it is obvious that our our 5 fingers are not equal. Like that only, all students are not equal. So our teaching learning process will be live and will be based on the requirement of child to particular child. Third one is to develop abilities, skills, attitude among students. That is very important. We have to make or develop their ability so that they can tackle with the real life situation, or when they go in the real life situation, there they will perform the abilities which were given by their teachers, parents, skills, and attitude among the students. This will include various methods like project methods, laboratory methods, problem solving methods, and lecture methods. That all are important for them. Okay, so that was all about child-centered method, where child occupies the central position. Now coming back to second method, it is teacher-centered method. Here teacher occupies the center position. Teacher-centered method, where teacher try to explain and try to focus the students and try to engage them with him or her, and it will be center position there for them, focusing on telling, memorizing, and interconnecting the facts. Interconnect, first of all, telling. What will the teacher do? They will tell that, yes, child, this is the process. I will tell you the process, and this is the path where you can achieve this one goal, and this one is your aim. Memorizing, he will try to interconnect the facts from examples from their real life surrounding. They will try to interconnect them. Yes, if you are eating 4 chapatis today and 4 tomorrow, after this will continue for 10 days, so how many chapatis will be there? So he will try to calculate. So he is interconnecting the facts from the real environment example to the academic problems. Next, children are passive and use lecture come demonstration method. What happens when we use only lecture methods? Obviously, lectures are boring if it's continued for longer time. So lectures and demonstration methods are used, where we try to demonstrate and try to connect them. Yes, this is the method where you can achieve this thing, and this is the path which we work like bridge, which we interconnect them from academic to the child abilities. Now, next one. So we will discuss today 5 methods of teaching mathematics. First one is your analytic method. Second one is synthesis method. Third one is your laboratory method, project method, and problem solving method. So all methods are again focusing on the betterment and enhancements of children, so that they can be a better human being. So first one is our analytic method. What is analytic method? It means breaking up or separating things that are together, which we do. What we suppose, I will give some question to any students. Yes, do this one. So I try to tell them that first read line by line. First read the first sentence, then second one, third one, and try to break it. What question has that? Try to break it that, yes, this one is first part, this one is second part, third part. So we try to, in analytic method, we break that things they are together. So after that, they will find it easy to understand the concept. Concept is very important. If children understand the concept, they will know the path, they will know the what path which they have to follow. Okay. Second point is proceed from unknown to known. Proceed from unknown to known. So they will proceed from what that is unknown for them, and when they will separate it, they will go to known point. We start from what is to be proved. In some in mathematics portion, like theorem construction example is there. In theorem construction, theorem is given. So we try to figure out that what is to be proved, what is our target. That is very important. What is our target, and from there we will decide that which path you have to follow. This one, many paths are there, which path they have to follow. This is also called methods of discovery, because they will discover a new path. Many processes are there, and many things are there, many ideas are there, many methods are there for solving one questions in mathematics, and they will use it. Okay. Now, next one, it is the advantages of analytic method. What are the advantages of analytical method? So first one is you get nice close formation solution which gives an instant insight. What happens? See, maths phobia is there. When students see questions that is subjective, like in proving or construction, they find it very difficult to solve. So what we try to give them, that first of all break with some points, and try to interconnect the memories that has given during the lecture method or in the classroom. So they will get a closed solution, and they will get instant insight. They will get, yes, sir has told or madam has told to follow this path, and I will try it. And while trying that questions, they will find something new. They will find something new, and they will discover something new. From there, they will we say that they will learn by doing, by their own. Second one is they do not require heavy computation, which is of course time and resource intensive. In analytic method, when we break something, it is very easy to place them at that places, because it gets easy for them. So they, in this process, they do not require any heavy computation. They will not find it heavy to calculate, and on the basis of that, they will reduce the time and the resources will be intense. Okay. So that are the advantages of analytical method, and we will discuss some disadvantages. See, disadvantage, every method side is advantage and disadvantage. Disadvantage is that all problems cannot be achieved from these methods. That cannot be done. The problems which we come in daily life, or which we come in theorems, that is not suitable for all of questions. So first is, most problems cannot be approached by such methods. It is very lengthy process, or we can say that they will find very difficult to go from that path only by analytical method. That will be difficult for them. So most problems cannot be approached by such methods. Second, require great mathematical knowledge and skills to solve more often than not. In analytical method, if they are breaking something, if they are breaking the questions, it will be require more knowledge, that yes, this sentence will be placed there, or this formula will be placed there, and this theorem will be there. So that will require a prior knowledge, or we can pre-knowledge and practices which they have gained throughout the academic progress. And they will require skills on also, that yes, this formula will be placed there, these points will be placed there, and we will go to our aim or target. That happens. Third, with the huge development in computation capacity, these methods has become rather slow in comparison. Yes, these methods are slow because while proving theorems or while in construction, it is very particular, and we try to figure out the small points where we can develop that capacity and that path from which we will achieve that. So that are the advantages that requires that. First one is these problems cannot be solved by these methods. Second one is it requires mathematical knowledge and skills, prior knowledge, I can say that. And this is slow process comparison to another one. Now, synthesis method, it is just a reverse of analytic method. In analytic method, we have what we can say that clear out the complex parts and make it simple. Here we will join the separate part. It means to join a separated part. Many parts, part-wise questions will be there. We have to separate it. Okay, and the method will be, or what the process will be, from known to. Suppose I am giving some examples of algebra. You know that a plus b whole square is equal to this. So that is known. That is known. Students learn that formula and know that yes, if a plus b whole square will be there, we'll apply this formula. So that is known part. And if we place some numbers and variables on place of a and b, from known part, from formula, they will try to make that questions. Okay, so that is synthesis method. In this method, we try to join the separate part. That we can say that is the reverse of analytic method. What are their advantages, or we can say that merits? First one, it is short and quick method because formula is known to us. Formula is known to students that sir has told me to use this one formula. So they will write formula and just put there and calculate it. So that is short and quick method. Next, glorify the memory of child. It is very important to glorify and make children happy. That what happens when they learn the formula that a plus b square is equal to this one, or a minus b square equal to this one. If they will learn the formula, and if I will give some questions to him, they will make it quickly because they have learned the formula. They will just place it and calculate it, and that brings that smile and that what we can say that proud nature behavior in that student. Yes, sir and madam, I have done it, and that will boost their confidence. And confidence is very important. If a child is confident in any subject in any manner, that is achievement of for us, for teachers. That boy is or girl is confident in that particular subject or area. Third one is it is informative methods. It gives information, of course. It gives on information about the ideas, and we can say that about the what we can say that about the path. That path is known to them and they will go. Next one is it takes less time again. And third one, it omits trial and error method. Is done. What is trial and error method? They guess in while proving theorems like in an analytical method. They try and try to place things there that yes, from this path this can be done. But in this method, path is known to them. They know the what signs sign that from this side or from left side or right side will go. So it omits the trial and error method. Okay, so these are our merits of synthesis method. Now, what is our demerits? So what happens when we give give a way to walk any students or any child, there will be no scope of discovery. They will not discover the different parts. Of course, they will not discover that yes, this can also be the process or path where we can achieve that target. So discovery, scope of discovery is what we can say that here less here. Second one is it leads to the rote memory. Rote memory means the memory which we have feed in their mind. So they will try to act from there only. They will try to learn, try to recall the formula, put up there, calculate it, and will find the answer. So that is the rote memory. Next, it creates many doubts in minds of students. Yes, of course, if some questions will be twisted and that not will be according to that formula, or they have to use extra knowledge from there, that will create doubts in the minds of the students. Of course, they will find it difficult. It happens to me, and you also figure out that if I twist some question, a plus b is a minus b is equal to whole square, I will give some exponent there or fraction there, they will find difficult. That's this process is not suitable. So that creates doubts because they are not trying to figure out the various ways, but they are not discovering that this can be also the process of solving that questions. Now, fourth one is no opportunity for developing extra thinking or mental ability because they are used to go on that process only. Fourth one, fifth one is it does not give satisfaction to children. What happens when children try to solve questions from this method, synthesis method? They will just calculate it and put up there because they have learned the formula. They have not used their real life situations, problems, or technique from there. So that will not give them satisfaction. Now that's all about that method. Now our third method is laboratory method. That method is very important because that gives the opportunity. They give the opportunity for students to learn by doing. They learn by doing. They try to figure out. They try to experience. They try to build character from themselves in laboratory methods. First point is to make more interesting and meaningful. So why we use laboratory methods in mathematics? To make it interesting and meaningful. Second one, students opportunity to create and experience things directly. That are direct things. That are direct, where they go and try to learn from the real world. That I can use the term real world. They go in the laboratory and they find instruments there and try to what they figure out that this is very interesting, and they figure out the problems which were given by the teachers. Laboratory method we can use in our surrounding also. Just like that, I have given examples of stick that yes, go and bring some sticks there, count it, and subtract some from there. Suppose 10 sticks are there, subtract 2 sticks or give 2 sticks to your friend. So how many sticks will be there? That is laboratory method. If you have 2 sticks today, 2 sticks tomorrow, and it will be continued for 10 to 15 days, how many sticks will be there? So they will use multiplication there. So that is laboratory method, and that is interesting because they are interconnected with real life. They are not like copies and pages of books and try to solve by traditional method by writing them using formula. So that will become more interesting, and students will experience new things and try to create them. They will try to create within themselves and this will be very helpful when they will sit in the classroom. They will sit in the classroom, they will recall them. Yes, in home or in lab, I have done like this. So here also in quizzes, this that process or that method I will use. So students get opportunity to create and experience things directly. So that is laboratory method. What are merits? What are the merits of laboratory method? First one is learning by doing. The students learn by doing themselves, with their friends, discussing them. Some problems will be solved by their friends. Another friends, they will some problems they will discuss with their friends. So that becomes interesting, and they learn by doing. Second, it is very solid and durable because they are experienced in the real life, and real life situations actually stick to our mind that this had happened, so that will be used here. So this learning, this laboratory method is solid and durable. It will be with them for many times. Third one, it is a practical subject. Laboratory method is a practical subject which they experience by touching and placing things here and there. Next, third one, develop self-confidence. Today's toys are there, very toys are there to place the cubes in the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, like up to 10 or 100. So what we can do there? We will say, yes, children, arrange it in the descending order. So they will understand what is the descending order means. They will understand that descending order means from higher section, from higher numbers to lower number. And the descending order, they will also experience, they will see that yes, if I have arranged them from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, ascending order is from the bottom, from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10. That means one experience will be there that descending order is just opposite of ascending order. So they are doing it by practical, and that will retain in their minds for longer time, and that will be develop self-confidence, and that self-confidence will be seen on their face in the classroom. Third one, learn to use different equipment. There will be use. Learn to use different equipments. They will try to learn the use of equipments. They will not find unknown to them that they have not seen. So in practical or in laboratory methods, they will try to figure out that what is this equipment called and how it is used, and that will be the better version or large version of that equipment will be used by them in higher classes or in practical, or we can say that professional sections. So that is very important. So they will learn the use of different equipment. So that was all about the merits of laboratory. So we are discussing about the merits and demerits of laboratory method. So we have discussed the merits. Now we will discuss the demerits of laboratory methods. Just some demerits are also there for laboratory method. What are those? First one is used for small classes only. It can be used for small classes. We can't take 100, 200 students to one laboratory and manage that students to learn to use them. Okay, so that are used for small classes only, where they will try to figure out the equipment, try to learn it, and try to learn it, and try to place it there only. They will try from their own and from their friends, discussing that yes, this is the place and this is the methods which will be easy or which will be what we can say to say that which will be used to solve this one. And laboratory methods are we can say that for small classes and for primary classes they are very much suitable, because when they will come from the laboratory and will be in the class in the classroom, they will try to figure out, and the memories will be good memories will be there from the laboratory, where they have discussed the problems with their friends and the equipments that they have used in the laboratory. And when we will give questions to them, yes, children, solve this one is your addition or this one is your cube. So how, if they have not seen cube, how can how can they relate? They will not relate that what is cube, that is unknown to them. What is cube, cuboid, sphere? What is difference between circle and sphere? That problem is still now. Many students are not able to understand what is the difference between sphere and circle. So that we can elaborate in class. That will be lecture method. But confusion will be still there. That in real surrounding or real environment, where we can find the circle and cube, circle and sphere. What are the basic differences of circle and sphere there? So that is important. Students have to understand and must have to engage from the real life, real based situation. They will they will be they will be the future of our country. And if they will not understand what is the basic concepts of 2D and 3D, two-dimensional and three-dimensional, that circle is two-dimensional, three-dimensional, they know that 3D movies are there. But what is 3D? What is three-dimensional? Who will tell you? Who will tell them? And how can they relate? They will relate when they will go to a real life situation, real life problems. Yes, the circle, the circle, that round figure you are drawing on your screen or pages are circle. That is 2D. They have two dimensions. They have they have length and breadth only. So that are called a circle. And sphere has 3D. That has length, breadth, and height. The ball, football, that is 3D. So that we have to relate. That we have to describe them that yes, children, this is your circle, this is your what we can say that sphere. Your book is a cube or cuboid. So that is practical knowledge. That also work as a laboratory method. We don't have to go to all time laboratory. We can show them in the classroom also. Yes, this duster is in the shape of cuboid because this is your length, breadth, and height, and it is 3D. And the dice you used to play in the Ludo, every children has played Ludo. They will understand that yes, that small structure in which numbers are there, 1 to 6, that is cube. And what is the basic difference between cube and cuboid? All sides are, all edges are equal in the cube, and all edges are not equal in the cuboid. So that is the laboratory method, where we interact them with the surroundings. And if it will be done in very effective manner in every subject, in every classes, they will try to figure out that yes, I have seen keyboard here, and in my surrounding, I'm sitting here. Yes, this my instrument is keyboard, and this is cube. So they will try to recall. They will try to recall, and once they will try to recall, or once they try to interact them, they will boost up the confidence will be higher in that student, and the result will be there. They will solve any questions very in proper manner in very less time. So what we have done the merits of laboratory. So again, demerits are there, that is used for only small classes only. That will be what we can say that suitable for 20-25 students. We can't elaborate 200 and 200 students in a laboratory. That will be like chaos, and things will not in our control. So that is used for small class only. Second, takes more time to teach, because you have to demonstrate it, and you have to see that all the students are doing accurate or not, because fake knowledge or false knowledge is very dangerous for them. So it will take more time to teach, because that things will be new for them. So it will take more time. Second, required well-equipped laboratory. Laboratory should be well equipped. Equipment should be there. All equipment should be there, so that we can or anyone can illustrate that yes, this is the thing, and this is your 1-year caliper, screw gauge, where this is used to find the diameters of sphere. This is fine to try. This is used to find the so and so. So we have to in laboratory methods, laboratory should be well equipped, equipment should be there, and that must be in the working condition. Third one, particular topic can be taught. We cannot prove theorems in practical in laboratory methods. Okay, so topics will be particular in that case. Topics will be particular, and few topics can be taught by using the laboratory method. Third one, not fit for the lower classes. We can't use it for lower classes. Takes more time. Yes, obviously, it take more time, because from laboratory method it is impossible. I can say that it is impossible to complete the whole syllabus. We have to complete the syllabus also, so it takes more time. It will take more time, and it will be not suitable for every chapters to fit in that laboratory method. So these are the demerits. It is used for small classes only, takes more time to teach. Well-equipped laboratory should be there. Particular topics can be taught, and it will take more time, and it is not what good for covering all whole syllabus. Okay, so that was all about the laboratory method. So we will move to next method, that is called project method. Project method is everywhere. We use from primary sections to professional teachings in MBA, anything, engineering, AIMS, medical department. So project method is all where. So what is project method? So in which we give some what problems to students, and they will try to try to make well equipped diagrams and theories of that method and that problem. It involves a variety of activity. It involves various activities which students try to figure out and try to discuss with their colleagues, parents, teachers, and they involved in that activity. In I as far as I remember, in SST, social science, what subject, we have to draw the various maps of India, and we have to place the dams, names of dams there, rivers there. So that was practical knowledge that we have studied earlier, but we will try to figure out that, and that will be solid and durable. That is with us till now. That is, in this state, when we draw a state there, in this state, that river is that dam is there. So that all about the project method, and project method is used in any subject. So it involves a variety of activities. Second one is students work in a team manner. Yes. Some students will not understand. They will ask to others. They will ask to their teachers, parents, that yes, I am not understanding this. How to project it. So that will boost a team manner, team building, and where discussions will be there, problems will be there, and problems will be sorted out instantly, because many minds are there in the team, and all of them will try to figure out the problems from their, what the solution of problem from their own, and they will the what points will be there, that yes, these problems can be solved from this manner, this will be solved from different manner. So students will work in the team manner, and team building, what team building will be there, and they will engage. Third one, it involves various types of mental growth like planning, execution, evaluation. Yes, in project method, first of all, suppose I've given some project to anyone, he or she will first of all plan that how I will make my project and how I can demonstrate my project to that teacher. So first of all, planning will be there. They will plan, they will ask to students, they will ask to their friends that yes, what will be the process of planning this one. So after planning, execution is the main part, how they will execute, how they will what place it there. So execution is the main part, and that will involve their mental exercise. The inclusive growth will be there apart from their syllabus and that subject. Execution will be there after planning. After that execution, if I have executed or any student has executed and make a model, now evaluation will be there. Evaluation means that whether this project is up to the mark or not. This project is up to the mark or not, or how I will tell the teachers that how I have made it, how I have done it, what things I have used in making this, from where the ideas came. Okay, and what is the working principle of that model or project. So it involves various step-wise activities like planning, execution, evaluation, and many more are there. So project method brings overall development in the students, where they try to put their ideas, their thinking, their experience from the childhood. Yes, that I can do like this only. I can put something there like this. I will use marker here. I will use glitter pen here. I will make more best of the project in the class. So that competitive environment and try to impress the teachers brings a perfect and very well activity or discipline in the student that is throughout that is with them throughout the life, and that student will also use that idea in their professional life, and that will be helpful, and that time they will recall that yes, in that subject I have done like this, and I made project like that only. So they will use this idea to next level. So that is the project method. So some merits will be there of project method. So what are the merits? First one, it develop cooperative feelings and group interaction. Of course, project cannot be done from a single child or a single individuals. They will take help from the parents, teachers, and discuss with their friends. So this develops a cooperative feeling, and group interaction will be there. They will the activities will enhance their group environment, where they will stand in front of or discuss the things with 5-10 students, or they will try to express them that yes, this is my idea. I am thinking like this, whether I am right or not. Second one is based on the principle of activity, reality, and learning by doing. This is based on the activity. This is wholly based on the activities idea. Reality, this is that one is real life, because that is physical, and that you have to show in the what exhibition or in the classroom. And it is the method of learning by doing, because they are doing from their own, and they are, when they are doing, they are learning so many things. Some mistakes will be there, you try to improve, they are try to come out from them. Yes, okay, that was my mistake. So that is learning by doing. The gain knowledge becomes solid and durable. Again, the knowledge will be solid and durable. It will develop discovery attitude, of course. Now, next one is our demerits. What are demerits? It takes more time. Yes, it takes more time. We will they will need a time. Again, it is difficult to complete whole syllabus by this method. All syllabus cannot be done. It is not economical. Of course, it requires expensive. Next, textbook and writing material is not available. There, textbook and writing material is not available. There, they can only express themselves that these are the ideas behind this one. Okay. Now, next one is our problem solving method. Problem solving, you know that in real life situation, many problems come. That like that only the problems come in the academic life also. The child is curious by nature. They are curious by the birth. Teachers tell the student how to think and approach this method. In this method, teachers think that yes, how to what approach the methods of this one. Teachers try to explain that yes, life is full of problems, and successful people are those who know how to make a road from it. Okay. So what are these merits? This is psychological and scientific in nature. Next, it is good study habits, because of course students are learning by doing. Third, increased thinking capacity of students. Students try to think that, learn how to act in the different situation, because that is problem solving method, and problems are different in different situations. Now, help in maintaining discipline in the class. Okay. What are the demerits? Not suitable for lower classes, because they are not familiar with the real life situations or real life problems. Teacher find it difficult to complete whole syllabus. Whole syllabus cannot be completed. Lack of suitable books and references. Books will be not there because they are real life problems, and it will take lots of energy and time. Okay. So these are the demerits of this one. Quickly, we can recap that what is math. So math is all about discipline and continuity. Okay. It is a practice which should be applied in day-to-day life, from where we can take it from. We can give a stable path to any students that this is this is the path they have to follow. Real life examples will be there, and teachers, students will learn by doing, and it is the best method of learning mathematics, because once the student will learn by doing, that will be durable and solid in their mind, and they will understand. So that is all about from my part. That's my opinion and some views regarding the strategies and path that we have to follow in mathematics to make them more interesting, user friendly, and of course the children is our center point, and we all are working for the betterment of children, so that they can be a better citizen in near future, and they will cope up with the real life situation. Okay, thank you from my side. I hope this was good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. It was really.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
like that.